Yeah. Cigarette smoker. You nicotiner. Mm.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just...
Stay down!
You and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Oh no.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
Friends of friends, I'd wager. But they looked very friendly.
Oh my. Yeah. Here's some more Republics as well. Mm-hmm. You're a mud crab. Well.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
No, you. This is a good scene, Timon. Mm-hmm. And ale. I wish someone would. Would you rather be my squire? Hmm. I got. I'm assuming probably not as like bitch, but like I don't know. Like no, no. Like I don't know. Sort of like Margaret. Sort of like Margaret. Isn't it crazy that they're always in the same spot but never
It is plain you
like
are not yet well enough to travel. Only let me take you to someone who
because of
can
how
better attend
close
to your
they are to
needs.
each other?
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Go get to play as her now. No, I'm kidding. Dude, this is a good scene. Quit smoking nicotine.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
They literally heard him.
You!
Cole? Sorry.
We must leave at once.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
It's your uncle. She doesn't know it.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
Oh god.
Stay back. Gladly.
The outlaw! Take him!
It's the outlaw. Mwah, take him. Why did we use the same ability at the same time?
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Uncle Byron should close his eyes right now. He should see this. Chief, what is your problem? What's your problem? What is your problem?
For your trouble.
Too excited.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Clive?
Mm. Like, Joshua was sick. He couldn't run too far, too fast. Like, there's no way you don't see him out the window.
What is it now?
With the blood and everything on his face. Torgal?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, he's not allowed in the bar.
are you?
Just scurrying off in the distance. Hobbling off in the distance.
We didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royalists said to
I'm not gonna
themselves,
lie to you.
their guest is
This
at the Fang.
area
We should press on before any more of
was
their
a
friends turn
good
up.
area, but I also hated the side quests in this area. There were a lot. Oh, I heard a cutscene. Oh,
They've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
They took his hand.
Through that gate.
Not by force,
Huh?
I trust. We've
Don't
attracted
say
quite
that.
enough unwanted attention already.
They're gonna come for you.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil,
True.
woman of mystery. But
Thanks.
how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was
Thank you
working
too
with
much.
Sid. Sid's other collaborators are all people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole line for it.
Are you looking for something in particular?
All I ever wanted was love.
Here you are.
I'm gonna shop as well. LOL. I bought that.
Thank you for your custom.
Thank you for your custom.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes. Gilbert's sake.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of gazelle.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
Never know.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Don't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig.
I don't
But he's got all the right ideas.
sell. I don't know.
Briar's Kiss, you say?
Sell material.
I doubt this
I have no idea.
Sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an
I
influential sort.
don't think I sold my Go Bug too much.
And experience, believe you me.
Well, probably not.
Anything I can interest you in?
Do it. Gill bug, here we go. What is gill? Valuable can be traded for gill. But you only get, that's, I mean, I guess you get 200 for it, but how is it a gill bug if it's not worth gill? You only get, that's not a lot of gill though. Okay. Yeah, those are probably things that you're supposed to sell. Yeah, I would say that too because um, I- are you looking at my screen? Can you look at my screen? I can't even tell you how much skill I have. I can't read that number. It doesn't have commas, so I can't read it. Oh my, that doesn't even sound right. Are you sure? Okay, that's a lot. Ew. I don't like that. Just R2. Touchpad. Oh wait. Obviously. Because and then let me load my save. Don't look at, I'm gonna load, when I beat the game. No, just don't look. Um, I was just gonna go see what it would look like if I sold my, skill or whatever. I don't want to talk to her. Okay. Can I go to him and sell? If I talk to her, it'll start something, I think.
Aye, it's a dangerous world
Okay,
out there.
never mind. You
Let's
can,
stock up while you...
I don't know. R2, R1, or touchpad. Oh, I won't get nearly as much. But I do have more gil than I do on this. Is that, I don't even want to try. Is that 502,000? I don't know too much. Okay, I'm coming back. Load. Riddle of the Sands. Okay. Yeah, you have to talk to, two people.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family anytime.
Hanging lanterns, keep it up! Light it, for Gilbert's sake! You're a bearer!
Anything
You're a
I can help you
bearer.
with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs.
Madam
If
Chief.
only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Where's my phone?
You wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Thank you all the same. Speak with the villagers.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Point Isolde.
Can
I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Oh my god.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Torkel's too good of a boy to be worried about anybody else.
Excuse me. Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina
Look at the
Dalamil?
water too much.
We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only
What
as
are you
far as
doing?
I think he trusts us.
Oh.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Yeah. For me, I have graphics on, I believe. You have graphics on. Yep. Yes, you do. Oh, you you don't have frame rate on? That's probably why. Oh, maybe because. Yeah, maybe because it's so far away from us. Oh my god! Actually, there is a difference when you change it from frame rate to graphics. I just changed mine to frame rate, and it's so much better, dude. Yeah, I changed it to frame rate. I've always had it on graphics. It is really good. Like, I can see him fighting. I feel like I can, like, actually, like, use photo mode now. Wait, are you seeing my screen? Oh, then how can you tell? Oh, okay. But yeah, no, I can definitely tell it's so much better now. Yeah. And I can tell the difference already. I thought having graphics on would make it better with the fighting and stuff, but dude, it looks so clean. Why didn't I do that sooner, bro? Like, I felt a dramatic change.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss.
He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
She?
To the Lock of Leisure, then. To the Lock of Leisure.
Tiamat, what? It feels so good. Let me go back to the graphics, just so I can affirm. Oh yeah. Oh my. Yep. I feel. Yep. I can tell that difference right there. And let me go back to frame rate. Oh yep. Look at that. Yep. I can see it. It's very noticeable for me. Because I've been on graphics for so long.
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Oh my god.
So it was the young
Are you using graphics?
So much for Rosina Delamille being a woman of experience.
Or it could be different because share screen.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect. See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing.
That's $400.
And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man,
okay.
as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way.
After this cutscene, I have a screenshot to show you.
Sure to
Something
tell
that I
them
just
you're
realized.
not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
Oh my god.
Trouble! If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them.
It's funny you just said that because I'm scrolling through
Catches more damselflies with honey
Slick
than with
Deals
vinegar.
right now.
What did you call me?
And right when you said that.
A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in
Okay,
Dalamil.
let me send the screenshot to the kids real quick. What? I'm gonna get it. I just, we looked over that and wow. I'm gonna get it. I know, it's my favorite. I hear it in my head.
Depends what for. Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way.
Yeah, I guess it refreshes like every 5 days or whatever it said.
Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the mother crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
That'd be terrifying. For Benedicta. No, it can't be Benedicta. But, it'd be just like a skin for a crow lady.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. You wouldn't believe how much you gave me.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have
Joe.
an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered.
Medidol.
Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off. Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Needed a silken softness, like eating a cloud.
A deposit? For what? Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Why is the tavern shut?
Good girl.
No, you don't. Got everything, yeah.
This one. Kill. Go for it. Let's go.
Hooligan! What the hell? I'm vital. I'm vital. I'm vital. I'm vital. Everyone has a rose. Every rose has a thorn.
Back to the stables, girl.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh dress. From the oven. Here, have a taste.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
If they pay anything like last time, you'll be able to buy a whole new wardrobe.
Nope. Come here, Torgal.
After it.
Get Torgal. Torgal. Okay. Renamed Chief Torgal.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Um. There's who?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Let me treat you. I need a drink.
fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Cook's trough
There's
is
a
when they
chest
want to
behind
lord it
him.
over us.
Chest behind Uncle. You're blind. Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto
No,
barges and sail it to the villages downstream.
Mm-hmm.
All the cattle.
You walk down that hallway and see that they're all doing that.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal trees.
What does that even mean, though?
Lights and butts!
Do you think
I know.
I need a new dress?
Because Little Sparrow, that would be like a young child. But Little Sparrow was your name in Fable. Or, you know, they're like Young Sparrow.
Run like the wind.
Didn't call my penis Young Sparrow or Little Sparrow. I'm flying with my Chocobo.
I'll take it from here.
Oh my god. Let me tell you about this guy after this cutscene.
I was beginning
I'm gonna let you catch up. But while you catch up to him, I'm gonna tell you about this guy. Oh. I know. The next room. But, no, this man, he, like, it was in the morning on Wednesday. You got it. You can keep going. Straight into the right. Right. And he was probably on drugs or something, but he asked for the manager because, like, he came in one day and his order was messed up. And the manager goes back to figure out what the order was, blah, 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 what you need to do. And he's, like, talking to me. And he's like, that day I was like, I'm sorry, you hear my background? Oh my god. It's so loud. But, yeah, no, he was like, he was on drugs or something. He was like, that day I ordered food and I was feeding, I don't know, a tall, hot chick, blah, 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 blah. And you know how hard it is to keep on the, I don't know what he was saying. He was just like, no, he was like, you know how hard it is to feed a blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I couldn't tell you, no. And he was like, yeah, I was in Vietnam, went to war, blah, 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 and, you know, I had a brain tumor, I'm dying, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude. He's standing in my to-go room telling me all this stuff. He's like, this morning I put my shoes on the wrong feet, and blah, 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 blah. and he's probably like what 40, 50 years old. Not, yeah, and he was being really weird. And he was like, you're a handsome young fellow, blah 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 blah. You want my ex's wife's phone number, blah 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 blah. I'm like, what the hell? What the? Listen, if you were there, you would understand. I like the story would make sense, but it's so hard to really.
Think you weren't coming, my
It was terrible. Yeah, my friend. Apparently, she's seen how I was like standing while next to him while he was talking to me, and then she was talking to my other coworker, which is my friend, about it. She said I looked very uncomfortable. God, right. And he just wouldn't. He said the same thing that he told me to my manager. Like, he told her the same story right after I left.
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You
Oh my
pulled the whole
God.
500 talents.
Torgal looks so
That was the
good.
price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objection.
Uncle Byron. Oh, look at Torgal. Get to the main story, stupid. Go to the main story right now. Go. It's stupid.
I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to port of your
Robbing a robbery of a.
What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord! What is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs.
Every time someone says cahoots,
Business?
Patrick, he says that all the time. No. Combat looks so good in this.
I'm just getting warmed up.
God. Where's the other healer? Chicobo? I'm sorry, Chief. Level up. 63.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling.
Greybeard.
Audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Not in this playthrough, too much. Not in this playthrough.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
Sid the Second.
Greybeard.
Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Umia los delan. Tu isakelis.
Are you gonna tell them that Rosalina and Sid are back in bed?
Should I say Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Everyone.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go. Alas.
You wish to talk? I'm honored. Don't be a stranger.
I will.
I've never even forged a butter knife before.
Is it true what I'm hearing? Explain why we haven't been getting our fair share of late.
Everyone else knows. Nah. Ooh, do I dare get this car cleaning kit? I kind of want it. Yes, to clean up the inside of my car. I feel like it would be a great investment. Sure, if you want.
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock are carting off our crystals for themselves?
Mm-hmm. Drake's fame. Mm-hmm. No, just dumb.
Explain why we haven't been getting our fair share of late.
I should probably stop. Look, see? You don't know.